Welcome to tonight's game versus the University of Toronto Mississauga Eagles versus the Durham Lords. Here's right now number 3, Abdi Tahir on perimeter. As number 4, Nana Osei Tutu Salfo is trying to get that ball in. Referee stopping it early though. It's a little bit of contact was in the play. Starting lineup for the Lords tonight is number 13, Romero Stevenson. Number 15, Gabriel Andre. Number 22, Fioti Mabanza. Number 23, Roy Anku. And number 44, Nathaniel Parker. The starting lineup for the University of Toronto Mississauga Eagles is number 0, Kyle Borman. Number 3, Abdi Dahir. Number 4, Nana Osei Tutu Salfo. Number 6, Nicholas Kwantui. Number 12, Zamam Khan. As ball goes out of bounds, here's the Lords inbounding now. Gets over to Mabanza, shoots a 3 and hits it. Fiori Mabanza was out here hours before game time. I want to say he was out playing basketball on the court, warming up at around 4 o'clock today. So he's been ready for hours. A little bit of a Ray Allen type preparedness for this game. Ray Allen would be on the court hours before the game time at the NBA level as well. Nicely been there from Gabriel Andre. He's wanting to push the pace. Gives over to Anku. Back to Mabanza. Good ball control there by Mabanza. And they're going to call him for the charge. It's a good defensive effort there by number 6, Nicholas Quantui. Or Quanti. Good defense there by the Lords. Good effort there by Nathaniel Parker, who pushes it out of bounds. Lords ball. Bit of a hold up now. I think the referee is just talking to the officials a little bit. Maybe a score clock issue. Whatever it is, it's fixed now and game's back on. There's Nathaniel Parker over to Anku, mishandles a little bit but gets it back. Now Stevenson. Careless pass though, and it's picked off there by number 3, Abdi Dahir. Now Khan over to Dahir. And he airballs the 3. Good play, good possession there from the Eagles. Just couldn't finish on the shot. Stevenson for 3. Unable to hit that one as well. It's a bit of a rock fight so far. As Lords lead 3-0. Here's Dahir. Screen set by Khan. Khan for 3. Can't hit it. Good rebound there from Stevenson. Don't know if it was a little extra or not, but and Nathaniel Parker fires a pass out to Mabanza. Back to Stevenson. Good ball movement, but unable to finish it with the points. Here's Khan taking it coast to coast. And blocked from Mabanza. Good defense from him. Anku gets it over to Andre. Andre was calling for the alley-oop, which I think was a little bit ambitious of him, but either way, gets 2 points in the end. Now here's Borman. Borman over to Dahir. Over to Khan. Here's Gabriel Andre. Such a great stretch 5 to be able to be almost a .5. Just to bring the ball up the court. And the finish at the rim there from Nathaniel Parker. First year player out of Ajax, Ontario. And that's going to be a blocking foul on Nathaniel Parker. See some of the women's volleyball players are here tonight. I think a few of them brought a massive club pack of Chicago mix. That's all kind of fighting over right now. Wish they'd bring some of that up. That's really good. And the three-pointer there from the here, unable to get it as Stevenson almost gets the rebound. He kind of went off every single limb of his body as it goes out of bounds. Bit of a shutting contest now between Khan and Anku. Found a little bit of mind games early. If anything, I like it if you're a Lords fan. Just getting to the head of the opposition is a big part of basketball. As great defense leads to a turnover there. As Desmond Rowley is berating Esmail Danso right now. I think Danso is getting a little bit too close to the court, and Rowley was not appreciating it at all. As Desmond Rowley is now talking to Danso about it. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the game. Lord's working around the perimeter right now. Here's Stevenson with a spin move, reminiscent of Siakam last night on Horford. And Anku driving into the lane, unable to get the finish though. And the finish at the rim by number 4, Nana. You have 4 names, I'm just going to pick one and roll with it. And bit of loose ball there. Recaptured by the Lords though. Gabriel Andre driving in. And that's a blocking foul called on number 15, Shaquille David. Shaquille David just checked in and he already has a foul. As Gabriel Andre hits the first one. Gabriel Andre this season is shooting 68%. Doing really great from the line so far. Also checked into the game is Tyreek Walters for the Lords. As Romeo Stevenson has checked out of the game. Goes out of bounds, remains Eagles balled out. Oh, also Andreas Jankovic has checked into the game. 6'9" from Toronto, Ontario. He's the number 1. If I needed pointing out the guy who's 6'9" on the other team. But he's checked into the game for Kyle Bowman. Khan driving in, tries to get it off to Jankovic, but it goes off of his hand. Bonza now has the ball on the break. As another blocking foul on the Eagles. You don't want to pick up that many fouls early on, and right now that's what they're doing. Also getting behind right now. It's right now 9-2. Lords this year, coming to this game, are 3-5, so I definitely want to improve on that. But so would the University of Toronto, Mississauga, as right now they're 3-5 as well. Just under the Lords though, based on points for and points against. There's Jankovic, gets the layup. Now that's going to be an interesting matchup between Gabriel Andre and Jankovic. As Jankovic, as mentioned before, he's 6'9", and Gabriel Andre is 6'5", so that's 4 inches to make up. Andre's a great player, but you can't teach size. And 3-pointer there from Walters, no good. Khan gets the rebound. He has men in transition. Gives it to Shaquille David, and he with the finish and one. As he makes the free throw. Lords up by 3, 9-6. Here's Walters dancing on the perimeter now. And there's Mbanza with a finish right next to the basket. Great job from Mbanza going with the contact and finishing. Post up there from Jankovic, but ball's poked out by Gabriel Andre. It's going to remain Eagles ball with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Jay Barham's checking into the game for number 44, Nathaniel Parker. There's Khan to Jankovic, who gets it just before shot clock expires. There's Walters to Barham outside. Mbanza was open for 3 there. He should have looked to his right. A bit too late when he does, and they're going to call a charge on Gabriel Andre. Excuse me, it's a personal foul, not listed as a charge. Either way, foul on Gabriel Andre as he's checking out of the game, as Esmil Danso's now in the game for the Lords. Also in the game for the Eagles is number 2, Keaton Thornton. There's Khan. Can't get the 3 to go. Walters now has it on the break. Barham from the corner, can't get it. Rebound by Khan. Over to Jankovic. Can't get it over to Shaquille. But pass is also intercepted there from Quanti. And Jankovic with the calls with the travel there. Another substitution coming up as Kyle Borman's checking back into the game for number 6, Nicholas Quanti. Stevenson drives in, gets it back to Walters. Walters again, Barham, sidesteps to Stevenson in the corner. Gets the corner 3. Lords now leading by 9. As cross-court pass goes flying out of bounds. Lords now leading 14-8 with just over 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Here's Khan right now, backing down Stevenson. Puts up a floater, can't get that to go. Calvin Coe's now in the game. Gives it to Stevenson. Barham was in the corner. I thought Stevenson was going to look for him, but gets called for a charge. And Shaquille David appears to be a little down right now, a little shaken up on that play. He's up now, though. Let's hope he's okay. Now dribbling the ball up the court is number 2, Keaton Thornton. Khan dribbles it in, gives it over to Jankovic, and he gets the finish. Khan's had a great game so far, distributing the ball and being the playmaker on this Eagles team. Calvin Coe to Barham. Barham puts it up, and a bit of a lucky layup finish there. Didn't even hit the rim, or didn't even hit the backboard rather. Lords up 16-10. Here's Thornton. Gives it over to Borman. Jankovic with the floater, or skyhook. Haven't seen that since the 80s. Barham taking a transition, puts it up. Can't get it to go, but Denso's right there with the putback. Lords leading 18-10. Good all-around effort here from both teams today. Here's Shaquille David, can't get it to go though. There's Walters, can finish the layup though in transition. You'd hate to see that one happen. Even though he was being guarded by Keaton Thornton, he had space to finish it though. But here's Khan. Born Pound Pistols dribble away there, but David in the corner can't get it at the buzzer. As Lords go into the first break, leading 18-10. We'll be right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter here at the Campus Recreation and Wellness Center as the Durham Lords lead the Eagles 18-10. Shot there from Borman, can't get it to go. Rach chasing his own rebound down and quite a big scrap on the sidelines. That should have been called a travel there from the ref as Jankovic, when he was down, was turning around. Off 3-point here from Stevenson and gets it. Money from three. Stevenson this season has averaged 18 points per game, which is leading the team. Only 46% from three, though. However, he's money from the free throw line at 90%. Good playmaking here. Here's Shaquille David. Here's Khan. Can't get that to go after a great defense. Now here's Nathaniel Parker. Gives it to Stevenson, who gets it. Back-to-back threes from Stevenson. He's increasing his three-point shooting percentage. It's definitely going to be well up from 26% by the end of tonight. Now here's Keaton Thornton. Here's Khan. As he gets fouled going up for the layup. I believe the foul's going to be called on Danso. Desmond Rowley's okay with it though, as he's kind of cheering him on, going, look, it's fine, I get it. Whatever, move on. Good to see a positive reinforcement. Especially after that incident in the first quarter. I think it's good that the coach, Desmond Rowley, isn't meeting that very aggressive negative situation with even more negativity. Trying to get back, be part of the team. Offense here. It's good coaching. Now checking into the game for the Lords is number 4, Josiah Lowe. For Calvin Coe. As Calvin Coe is just taking his jersey off. I believe Calvin Coe had to check out of the game because they wouldn't let him wear a black undershirt. Here's Esmail Danso with the mid-range. Can't get it to go. Rebound almost got there from Josiah Lowe. Good job from Josiah Lowe though to hit the ball off of Keaton Thornton. So I stand corrected. The referee did not see it. It is going to be Eagles ball. And nice move there from number 4, Nana Osai. Can't get the layup to go. As the ball goes out of bounds, Eagles ball. Keaton Thornton almost lost the handle there on the ball. Gets it back, takes it in, floater, can't get it to go. Almost does get his own rebound though. Entry pass went into Nana Osei, who then passed it to Dahir, who missed the layup. Lord's on the other way now. There's Walters. Can't finish the layup though. Eagles now run back the other way with it. There's Quanti, gets his own rebound, can't get it to go though. As Nathaniel Parker secures the ball as it gets battered out of bounds, Lord's ball. As timeout here from Durham. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back here. Out of the timeout, Lords lead 24-12. I think that timeout was just to settle a couple nerves as Lords came out a little bit flat in that the start of the second quarter. No substitutions I can see right now. There's from Bouncer right now on the sidelines. But Bouncer's played a lot of the game so far. I'm not even sure if he's come out yet. Here's the here. We're back to the here now. Here's Shaquille David. Can't get it to go. Lord's going the other way. Now Stevenson. Oh to low. And gets hammered there. Definitely earned that foul. I believe the foul is either going to be on number 6, Nicholas Kwanti, or number 15, Shaquille David, which it is on Shaquille David. As Shaquille David is now going to be checking out of the game. And coming in is going to be number 0, Kyle Borman. Shaquille David, that will be his also second personal foul. So just not wanting to pick up that extra foul. I get it completely. It's a big loss for him as he's the third leading scorer. Only with 8.4 points a game, but he had a bit of an impact that first, as soon as he came off the bench, really. As soon as he came off the bench, had a bucket fast. Missed his next couple shots though, but it's definitely an influence offensively. Now here's a guy I'm not even sure I've seen today yet. In George Karangan. Or Karagan. George Karangan. Apologies to his family if he's watching. I am really butchering his last name. Here's Karangan. Oh, to the here. Here's had us pretty solid the game so far. And Kwanti couldn't get that three-pointer. It's going to be Bond and a foul on 44 White, I believe I heard, and that would be on Nathaniel Parker. And Nathaniel Parker is now checking out of the game, and in for him is going to be number 10, Tyreek Walker. Tyreek Walters. But yeah, that's Nathaniel Parker's second personal foul as well, so smart idea to sub him out just to keep him safe. We'll also have a few guys in foul trouble early on, as Roy Anku also has 2 fouls. That's why you see him on the sidelines right now warming up on the bike. Here's Stevenson trying to get that pass over to Gabriel Andre. That was a poor pass from Stevenson. Good idea, just horrendous execution. As the bucket's good there from number 4, Nana Osai. Mabanzo dribbles through traffic. Good job. And another poor pass from Stevenson. As Rowley's getting up, he's better calling someone to come in. I'm pretty sure that's going to be for Stevenson after 2 back-to-back poor plays. As Jay Balham's going to be checking into the game next. That's 4 points that Lord just gave up on from those 2 poor passes. I would not be surprised if Stevenson's going to be taking a little bit of a break. And to hear dribbling through everyone, not just to get his shot off. Afro Kobe White would be jealous of in the NBA. Tahir's been really good today. Abdi Tahir. Passes too hard for Gabriel Andre to handle. And Calvin Coe's checking into the game as well. And Romeo Stevenson's checking out of the game, as well as Josiah Lowe. Josiah Lowe just sent the pass to Gabriel Andre that went out of bounds. So I wonder if that kind of went into Calvin Coe's substitution now, because he called for Calvin Coe as soon as that ball went out of bounds. So I think there might be a link to why Josiah Lowe's on the bench right now. Terrific defense here from Calvin Coe on the perimeter. Khan goes up for the shot, unable to get it though. As Nano Osai tries to go up with it, he has his own rebound again. Now Khan out to Baha. And Borman hits the three, or hits the mid-range shot. Here's Borman again, as he's going to get called for the trip there. Foul's going to be on Jay Barham. And a timeout's going to be called here by Durham Lords. That's going to be the second timeout of the first half. Lords leading 25-18. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back here as game's about to get back on the way. Referee's just talking to Abdi Dahir right now. Oh, actually, I think there's a bit of a sweat stain on the floor. Here's Khan down low. Tries to go for it, and he's going to get hacked either by Danso or Barham. Either way, there's definitely contact on that, and Rowley's not happy with the team's effort there. I think he's more just not even complaining about the call, more just saying why hack him. And there's going to be a substitution here as Stevenson's checking back into the game now. Just after he was substituted out, he's coming right back in. I mean, I'd have to agree with, I think it could have been a little bit harsh taking him out after a couple turnovers. They were poor, yes, but he's also had 9 points tonight. He's been the main reason for why Lords are ahead right now. A couple poor possessions, yeah, it shortens you up a little bit, but I don't think it's the end of your rope. Now here's Stevenson, over to Calvin Coe. Calvin Coe kicks it to Mabanza, over to Walters from the corner three. Can't get it to go, but great rebound there from Stevenson. Gets over to Danso, who puts it up and somehow gets out to go. Stevenson gives Danso a pat on the back as the Lords run back on defense. Great hustle play there from Danso. Here's Khan driving in. Can't get that layup to go. Danso just can't get that rebound though. Good job boxing out on the follow-up three, but to no avail as Eagles hit a three. Stevenson is caught and turnover there. And that's going to be a foul called on Stevenson. which could spell a little bit of trouble for him, as that's his second foul. I think Rowley's probably going to roll with it. Going to leave him out there for a little bit. If he gets a third, got to take him out. But with 3.5 minutes left, when he's been the major part of all your offense, 9 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, shooting 3 for 5, 3 for 5 and 3, you just got to roll the dice and keep him in and pray he doesn't get that second foul. But the refs tonight, in the women's game as well, but men's as well, they've been very trigger happy with the calls. So Lords need to watch out with the fouls. Bonza gets it all the way over to Danso, as Danso somehow gets it over to Calvin Coe. Great pass from him. Danso just couldn't get that rebound. It was a great pass though from Danso to Calvin Coe previously, and there's Khan driving in. And that's going to be a foul called on Mabanza. I'm surprised by that call. But again, I just said the previous play. Refs are trigger happy with the calls. Lords need to be careful. Now, Mabanza has 2, Stevenson has 2, Barham has 2, Nathaniel Parker has 2, Roy Anku has 2. Andre and Dancer both have 1. So Lords just need to be careful with the calls. Right now, Lords have 12 team fouls, while Mississauga has 5. Because Mississauga is smart with their physicality. They hide it. Kamko's calling for the corner. Nobody sees him though. Is Danso now, as he's double teamed. Mabanza now on the outside. Now Stevenson. There's Danso. Over to Stevenson. Over to Walters. Now Stevenson. Over to Calvin Coe, and shot clock violation there. The Lords did not get it up in time. Yeah, it's a painful possession to watch. As Nathaniel Parker is now checking in for Calvin Coe. In a puzzling move, because Calvin Coe doesn't even have a foul yet. Like, yes, he hasn't been able to impact the game as much as he would like, but he hasn't been out there for that long. So I don't know exactly why they chose to take out him when you have so many guys on foul trouble right now. Yeah, I really can't explain that last substitution. It's interesting. Nathaniel Parker already has 2 fouls as well. As Abdi Tahir hits another 3. Tahir's been going off tonight. Here's Mabanza. Over to Stevenson. Danso down low. Juggles the ball. Can't get it though. Nice steal there from number 4. Nano Osai. Osai down low. Can't get it to go though. Osai puts it back up. Can't get it. Djokovic gets the rebound. Dribbling in. And Lord's trying to create a turnover there, but it goes off of Stevenson. It's going to be Eagles ball. It's going to be a timeout here for the Eagles. A curious timeout because they've been on a roll. I don't know exactly why they did that, but we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the game. Lords winning. This game's tied now, 27-27. Eagles checking in the ball. Here's Jokovic now. Over to Dahir with a deep three. Can't get that one to go. Lords secure the rebound. Good rebound there from Stevenson. Lords need to be very conservative in the last couple of minutes not to pick up a third foul on anybody. Good play there. There's Nathaniel Parker there with a nice floater. Right now the foul battle is 12 to 5. 12 fouls. Durham has 12 fouls. And Eagles have 5, but Eagles' defense is so much more suffocating and physical. I'm surprised that they don't have more fouls called on them. Now here's Nathaniel Parker. Goes over to Mabanza. Walters, back to Mabanza. To Nathaniel Parker. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Needs to find a way. Turnover. Was going to Esmian Danso, just could not get the ball past. That's so far been the Lords' offense. So the last, essentially ever since Gabriel Andre left the game, really clogged, don't have much ball movement, don't have much motion off the ball. They just looked clogged up. So when Gabriel Andre checks back into the game, hopefully that will help solve a couple of the Lords' issues. And great block there from Mabanza, sending it out of bounds. Eagles now have 11 seconds left to figure out their offense. They really need to watch out for Khan this play. I think there goes Khan. And rebound there from Tyreek Walters. Here's Danso. Over to Stevenson. Nails the three. Good job playmaking from Danso. I remember when I was talking to Danso in his first year, he mentioned how he played like a LeBron. Well, he definitely displayed LeBron-like passing ability there. And at the buzzer, number 2, Keaton Thornton drills the three to tie the game, 32-32. What a way to end the first half. As we have a tie game going into the second half. Should be a great game. Really close so far. I look forward to seeing you back here in a sec. Welcome back to the second half right here. Just looking over the stat sheet of this first half. Lords in the second quarter attempted 9 shots, while the Eagles attempted 28. And it's still a tie game, so that's an interesting thing. However, in the first half, Romero Stevenson also had 5 turnovers. So the turnover battle first half was not the greatest, as that's an air ball from number 6 on the Eagles. Lineup right now in for the Durham Lords is number 44, Nathaniel Parker, number 23, Roy Anku, number 22, Mabanza, number 15, Gabriel Andre, and number 13, Romero Stevenson. Here's Abdi Dahir. Over to Nana Ose, who misses the layup. Now Nathaniel Parker's bringing it up. Almost got the ball picked off though. Mabanza in the corner. Bang! Mabanza, he was warming up early today, at around 4 o'clock I want to say. And he was out on the court for an hour just working on his jump shots, specifically his 3-pointers. And it seems to be working tonight as he's 2 for 2. He's such a steady release, almost a Klay Thompson-ish form and the way he dribbles, his style. Very almost robotic. It's going to be Eagles ball. Gonna guess the referee thought it went off of Stevenson, but to me it looked pretty obvious that it went off of number 4, Nana Osai. As Khan's underneath the rim and puts it in. Khan, 6 points today. 6 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. A mini Draymond. A mini Draymond stat line. Now here's Stevenson over to Nathaniel Parker. Now Mabanza. Mabanza dribbles past him. Nice no look to Andre and puts it in. Now here's Dahir. Gets the ball over to number 6, Quanti. Good defense by the Lords as they get it. Nathaniel Parker taking it coast to coast. Bit of a poor dribbling job there. As Gabriel Andre misses it. Dribbles off of someone's foot. Here's Quanti, Khan. Dahir gets it into Osai. No basket. Oh, they get a rule on. I think they get a rule on the ground. Get a rule on a foul on number 44. Now Nathaniel Parker over to Mabanza. Back to Parker. Here's Anku as they're going to call it a travel. Now here's Dahir. Eagles offense looks a little bit. Oh, here's Khan for 3. Nice rebound there from Quanti. Nathaniel Parker gives it over to Gabriel Andre. Mabanza, ball gets tipped out. Good, nice steal there from number 0, Borman. Khan tried to get over to Dahir, couldn't manage it in time though. As what was meant to be an alley-oop from Parker to to Anku. Put a bit off target, gave it back to Parker, and Parker then gets fouled. So now shooting 2, Nathaniel Parker. Nathaniel Parker this season shooting 43.5% from the line. Not a good stats this season for Nathaniel Parker. Hasn't been to the line tonight so far, so let's see what he does in his first go at it. As he misses the first one. And can't the second one, as Stevenson almost got that rebound. But gonna be Eagles ball. The Stevenson was claiming it went off the Eagles. Here's Borman. Borman for 3. And hits it. Actually, excuse me, that was 2. His foot was on the line. There's from Bonza. Over to Parker. Great pass there from Stevenson over to Andre as easy layup underneath. Tie game right now, 39-39 with 5:30 left. And apparently the score is wrong right now. And it's 39-38 right now. I believe that they counted Borman's 2-point shots earlier on as a 3. But now it's resolved. And Keenan Thornton, guy who hit the buzzer beater right before the end of the half. Dribbles right through everyone, finishes the layup. And now Borman on the fast break again. Smart hesitation there to go up and under Stevenson's block as he finishes. Eagles now leading 42-39. Parker over to Mabanza for 3. And it's well short. Poor play there for Manku as he had Gabriel Andre wide open down in the paint again. Same play as last time down, actually. But instead of that, went for the 3. Went to go set up the 3. And there's Osai. He's had that same move, the post spin baseline to up and under layup. He's done that exact same move 3 times tonight already. So Lord's defense should be wary of that by now. Nathaniel Parker over to Stevenson. Tried to get over to Gabriel Andre, but the pass was a little bit too low. Went off of Andre's shin. Eagles ball. Good Desmond Valley, gotta start thinking about calling a timeout as your offense is producing that much and you just gave up back-to-back buckets off of turnovers. Here's Thornton. Try to get her over Shaquille David, but a little bit late with it. Here's Thornton. Over to Khan. Here's David in the corner. And hits the 3. That's a big, big bucket. As now the Eagles lead 47-39. That big lead Lords had in the first quarter has gone away. Almost got the alley-oop to Anku though. Just passed on a little bit too high. To be honest, Anku went up kind of late on that jump, so I'm not even sure if he would have got it. Smart timeout here by Desmond Valley, as we'll be right back after the break. Welcome back out of the timeout. Lord's down by 8 points. Looking to come back. Here's Osai. And great block there from Gabriel Andre, but they're going to rule a Lord's ball. I'm surprised, to be honest, because that looked like it went off of Andre, but Lord's got a couple calls wrong earlier on, so happy this one's happening in return. As Osai's coming out, and it looks like the coach is getting a little bit upset. The coach being Nkosi Adams. A blocking foul was going to be called on Shaquille David, who's down, who looks to be in some pain. And the train is now going to be called on to take care of Shaquille Adams, who, just as the referee called for the train to come over, he started to get up. He looks to be fine. Maybe, I think he's just a little winded. He's pointing to his throat area right now, so hopefully Shaquille Adams is okay. Oh, Shaquille Davis. But David is okay. Now back to the game. As I believe a couple of lineup changes now, as George Kerrigan's in, along with Keaton Thornton and Kyle Borman, and Khan's in, along with Andreas Jankovic. A 3-pointer there from Keaton Thornton. Can't get it to go though. Good rebound there from Romero Stevenson. That should actually be his 10th rebound, so he has a double-double. Now Mabanza over to Anku. Shoots a deep three. A little bit short. A little bit surprised he took that, to be honest, because that was a very deep three. And now here's Khan with a three of his own. A little bit short on his. And Stevenson with a whole bunch of space. Good finish. I thought for a second he was going to hang on, wait for some contact, and go for the N1, but getting the easy 2 points is definitely the priority, especially when you're already down. And terrific block there from Mabanza. Lord's now pushing the other way, Nathaniel Parker. Now Mabanza over to Anku in the corner. Back to the other corner, Parker. As airballs a three, but it's right underneath the rim to Stevenson as he goes down. It's going to be a foul, so he's going to go to the line shoot free throws, but he's still down for something. And Stevenson's back up. He looks to be fine. Stevenson misses the first free throw. This season, Stevenson is shooting 90% from the free throw line, so probably just because he went down and he was holding his shoulder low, but that had some impact on him missing that last one. He gets the second one though, makes up for it. Here's Jankovic. Here's Thornton. Khan. Over to Khan again. And an easy mid-range shot there for Thornton. He's starting to heat up a little bit this second half. After that buzzer beater at the end of the second quarter, he's had more to do. Anku, for some reason, didn't go with the easy basket there. Tried to pass it back out to Parker. Here's Mbanza. Over to Anku in the corner. And drills the three. Nice three-pointer there from Anku, Roy Anku. Finally gets on the board tonight. Only shot 2 shots prior to that one. Missed both of them. Here's Khan. Eagles swinging the ball around nicely now. Khan dribbling it in over to Jankovic. Can't get that one to go. Jankovic gets the own rebound though. And a foul called there. I didn't see any Lord's players touch him. You can maybe make an argument that the previous play before, the previous shot before, was a foul. But I didn't see any Lord's players touch him the second time. Never say that. It's like I'm surprised. Here's Nathaniel Parker. Just under a minute left here in the third quarter. Lord's still down by 6. If they handle this correctly, they could tie it going into the fourth. Stevenson with the mid-range. Can't get it to go. Here's Khan now. Over to Thornton. Jankovic is calling for it in the middle. Can't steal away from him. Here's Thornton for 3 though. Bang. Here another big 3 closing up the second. He's hitting one at the end of the third. Extends the lead to 9 points. And another turnover by our Lords here as Khan's taking it, trying to extend it into a double-digit lead. Jankovic and a block there from Anku. Great defensive play there from him. They need to move it fast though. Has 2 minutes left, and that's going to be a foul call there on Jankovic. 2 seconds left. Lords have 2 seconds left to get a shot off. They're short in the lead going into the fourth. Mbanza unable to get that buzzer beater as Lords go into the fourth down by 9, 45-54. We'll be right back in roughly 2 minutes. And welcome back to the fourth quarter here. We got a close one. Lord's down 9 heading into this fourth quarter. Had a bit of a struggle second and third quarter, but we got off to a big lead in the first. So far that's gone away though, as Eagles moving around the perimeter. There's Borman, try to get over to Kagan, but couldn't get it. Here's Mabanza going the other way. Stevenson down low, couldn't get it. There's Anku, over to Mabanza. Over to Stevenson. And the pass goes flying out of bounds. Bit of a main Lord's ball with 9 seconds to work with. And checking into the game is number 15, Shaquille David, in for Borman. And that's really good to see, because David actually went down in the third quarter, so it's good to see that he's back and healthy. Backdoor pass, great cut there from Stevenson. Having a little bit of words with Jankovic, who I think pushed him in the back a little bit. Lord's need to be careful, Stone's wide open in the corner, as he's already hit 2. And here's Khan from 3. Khan hits it from deep. I'll do one William Shatner impersonation here. They're going to call a travel there, not a blocking foul. Which I think every single person in the stand thought was as well. But they're going to call travel. I guess if the referee didn't see any push, it would be called a travel anyway, but I think it's a time of the contact. There's Kagan, over to David. Shaquille David, over to Khan, back to Kagan. Khan's calling for it, deep 3. And hits it. That's 2 in a row for Khan. Khan now has 14 points in tonight's game. Anku try to get over to Gabriel Andre, but doesn't get through. Now this is bad for Lords, down 13 already. Got to cut to single digits before the 5-minute mark, I'd say. Here's Roy Anku, over to Mabanza for 3. Can't get that to go, but that's going to be a push. Stevenson went down. I didn't see who pushed him though, as he was the inbounder. And that's going to be a foul on Andres Jankovic. As Jankovic is now checking out of the game. And checking in is going to be number 4, Nana Osei, and number 5, Hassan Manang. Manjang, excuse me. And also checking out of the game there was number 11, George Kagan. It's going to be Eagles ball. Great steal there from Mabanza. Gets it over to Anku. Try to get to Andre, but once it goes out of bounds. Lords need to stop just giving it to Andre and letting him figure it out. They need to start switching it up. Instead of giving it to Andre, fake going to Andre, turn around for right-handed turnaround hook. Do something like that. Somebody to switch it up. Mabanza now shoots a 3. Can't get it to go. A little bit of a push off though, but he got away with it. Trying to go with the layup there was Osei, but couldn't get it though. Nathaniel Parker just throws it off of the leg of Khan and Lord's ball. Now Nathaniel Parker has it. Here's Gabriel Andre over to Anku. Can't get that shot to go. That's going to be over the back call on Khan. That's going to be his first personal foul on either team. Looking at the foul total, Shaquille David has 5. Actually, sorry, excuse me. Jankovic has 3. And Lords have Mabanza, Parker, and Stevenson all have 3 fouls right now. So not much foul trouble right now. Smart idea for Anku trying to draw the foul there from Parker, from David rather, but just unable to get it. With shot clock winding down, that's most likely not going to give that. Tyreek Walters could be checking into the game at the next stoppage. Here's Thornton over to David. Here's the 3 from David. Can't get that one to fall. Good rebound there from Andre though. Anku. Oh, Stevenson was going to try a deep 3 there. Turnover there. Thornton's now taking in transition. He's taking it himself. Couldn't finish the layup though. Good outlet pass there from Mabanza over to Parker. Couldn't get that one to fall. Now Khan the other way. He has numbers. He's taking it himself. With a finish there. Great finish there from Zaman Khan. That's going to be a foul called on Nana Osai. Now shooting 2. Is going to be, I want to say, actually, excuse me, it's going to be, Fioti Mabanza. Don't quite know what was the interruption there. Oh, I believe it could have been a technical foul. As Fiori Mabanza is only taking 1 shot, which he misses. And it was called on Khan. It was a technical foul. Uncertain what the technical was for necessarily, because to me it just looked like an over the back call, but either way, Khan's still in the game though. And Roy Anku just checked out. And now it's Nathaniel Parker shooting. So I'm gonna guess Khan was arguing the call, arguing the over the back call, and he got teed. And Lords missed all 3 free throws. Mabanza's wide open and going for it. Got him too late though. Horrid offensive possession there for the Lords. As a side try to go up at the finish and he gets fouled. Lords down 15 right now. As Osai misses the first one and misses the second one. Stevenson grabs the rebound. That's Stevenson's 12th rebound. Here's Walters over to Stevenson, over to Mabanza. Deep 3 now. At this point, that's a good shot. At the type of shots that the Lords have been getting, I take that every single time. You know, it's a deep 3. It's nice rebound there from Nathaniel Parker. Mabanza mishandles it. Spin move. Try to find the open man, but goes out of bounds. Still Lord's ball. 12 seconds remaining. There's Nathaniel Parker. Can't get that three to go. Khan's just slowing down the tempo now as he gives it to Abdi Dahir. Over to Shaquille David. 7 seconds left. Khan over to Dahir. Can't get that 3-pointer to go. Here's Mabanza. Over the corner for Parker. Can't get that 3-pointer to go as well. Lords can't buy a 3 right now. And Khan just doubles right past. I want to say it was Mabanza going for the charge there. It was a good idea to go for a charge, but why did that look foolish? There's Walters. Gets over to Stevenson. Finishes at the basket. Good job by Romero. Now to here. Here's Khan. Nice little post moves. Can't quite get the finish. And then a rebound by Nathaniel Parker. As that's going to be called a charge. That has to be the 3rd charge called tonight. Something you do not see often. Great charge call there by Shaquille David. As looks like Nathaniel Parker is kind of limping off now. As Jay Barham's coming on as well, same with Calvin Coe. A whole lineup change now. Only player staying on the floor is Tariq Walters. And Stevenson as well. But now lineup is Jay Barham, Romero Stevenson, Calvin Coe, Esmail Danso, and Tariq Walters. So Desmond Riley really just searching for answers at this point. Trying to figure out why this 4th quarter went so badly. So far this 4th quarter, Lords have only scored 4 points. Here's Calvin Coe over to Walters. And make that 6 points as Walters scores a nice easy layup. And that's going to be a timeout. Timeout called by the Eagles as they are leading by 13 points with 3:30 left here in the 4th. Welcome back here. Here's Khan now dribbling the ball up the court. Nice screen there from Shaquille David. Finds O'Shea in the turnover there. Here's Barham. As an offensive foul is going to be called an Esmail Danso. The fouls continue to back up as Mabanza has 4, Parker has 4, Danso only has 2, but just by going in by the stats, Lords have 18 fouls now this game. which is far too much. I think the main reason why the Lords are, with 3 minutes left, the main reason why the Lords are losing right now is they have 33 turnovers compared to the 13 that the Eagles have. Here's Barham. Try to go over to Stevenson, but another turnover, make that 34. Here's Khan. And constantly rebounding there is Osai and Huanti. There's Walters now. Try to get the floater. And that's probably going to be over the back call. Oh, and it's getting physical now between Danso and Osai. And also Stevenson. Don't quite know what the call is right now. As Danso's going to be checking out of the game. Danso's still talking trash. I believe Danso's going to be checking out of the game for Craig Strangway. And timeout here. We'll be right back after this. I believe Danso just received a technical foul for his involvement earlier. It was either be Danso or Stevenson. Stevenson's still out there though, so I assume Danso. As Abdi Dahir hits both of the free throws. Yep, Ashman Danso received a technical foul there. There's Khan. As ball's poked loose, it goes out of bounds. Good defensive effort there from Romero Stevenson. As it's going to go out of bounds for Lord's ball. Stevenson's still nursing his right shoulder. Wonder if doctor's gonna have to check that out after the game. He's been holding that right shoulder quite a bit on off plays. Here's Jay Barham over to Walters. First purple floater, can't get it to go though. Now here's Shaquille David. Get to the Quantity for three, can't get it to go. Osei gets the rebound, puts it back up and gets hacked. He's going to the line. Now Osei averaging 11 points a game, so he's had a relatively off game. I guess if he sinks both these free throws, then he won't, but because he currently has 8 points. However, he usually hits 50% of his free throw shots, so. Stevenson's checking out of the game. As number 31, Stefan Morrison, just checked into the game for the Lords. As I say, misses the second one. Pass is tipped. Here's Morrison. Over to Calvin Coe. Over to Barham. Back to Coe. Back to Morrison. Morrison for three. And gets it to go. Good defense here from Calvin Coe. As I think they had called for a blocking foul. Yep. Blocking foul call on Calvin Coe. Just a night to forget if you're the Lords. Were leading by double digits at the end of the first. Or not by the end of the first, rather. They were up 18-10 at the end of the first. And then since then, 22-14 to Eagles in second quarter. As Khan hits his first free throw. 22-13 in the second, and then 14-9 in the fourth. A little better in the fourth, but it does not feel that way. Made that 16-9 in the fourth. Here's Walters. Hopefully, though, the Lords can look at this footage and I guess learn from it. Learn from their mistakes. Learn how to work better as a team as Morrison airballs a three. Khan really trying to draw a foul there by shaking his head up, and he does. With foul on Calvin Coe. And because Eagles are in the bonus, here goes Khan again, shooting free throws. Khan this season from the free throw line, the leading scorer with typically averaging 18 points a game, which is blown past tonight. Now at 23, potentially 24 when he sinks this. He's at 24 points right now. He usually averages 57.7% from the free throw line. He's increased those stats tonight because right now he's at 8 for 10 from the free throw line tonight. Here's Jay Barham. Nice step back three. Goes off top of the backboard. And Shaquille David, I think, is just going to double this ball out. In a rough loss, the Lords suffered tonight. Losing by 18 against the Eagles. 72-54. The next Durham Lords home game is going to be this Friday against the against the Seneca Sting. This Friday at 8 p.m. Look forward to seeing you back here for that game. I've been John Townsend. Thank you for listening.